Hey guys, welcome to another Thursday edition of the Vinyl Den, your channel for record collecting by record collectors. My name is Nick. Today I'm going to kind of give an update on Rollin Records and some of the bootlegs that they've been doing and kind of what happened to their website. If you haven't done so yet, there's a couple of links down below you should go check out. One is the Vinyl Den Facebook group. You know, kind of continue that music conversation. There's also a link there for the Vinyl Den merch page. We got t-shirts and sweatshirts on there. And then there's also a link for the Vinyl Den Patreon page. If you want to support the show, it's always greatly appreciated. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure you give the old thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified every time we release new episodes. So if you guys have been watching the channel for a while, you know I'm a fan of these like bootlegs or unofficial pressings, whatever you want to call them, just because, not because I want to take money away from the artists. You know, I understand that they aren't exactly legal and, you know, they're kind of skirting some copyright laws by having them pressed in countries where they don't have those, where those laws really don't apply or they don't follow those laws. But, you know, in a lot of these instances, you know, I would love to have an official pressing of it. You know, Tool's Anima is a great album. I would love to have an official pressing of it. I'm not going to pay $500 for it. Antichrist Superstar by Marilyn Manson is another example of an album that's, even the reissues are crazy expensive. You know, if and when it ever gets reissued, I will absolutely buy an official pressing of it. Until then, you know, knowing that I'm able to get high quality unofficial pressings from a place like Rollin Records, you know, that'll kind of hold me over until those releases come out. Just because, yeah, sure, I can listen to it on CD, I can stream it, I can listen to it several different ways. But, you know, I just love kind of having the artwork and the whole experience and, you know, just sit down and listen to it on vinyl. So that's kind of the reason why I kind of, you know, have bought several of these over the years, you know. As far as like Rollin Records stuff, you know, obviously Rollin Records they don't make these bootlegs or unofficial pressings. You know, they're just kind of a reseller or, you know, a distributor, I guess you can call them. But anyway, I've got probably, I don't know, maybe a dozen or so of these bootlegs I bought over the years. And several months back now, their website kind of went dark, and they had said that something was coming, and then you know, all the unofficial pressings, everything was taken down off their website, and there was a lot of speculation that they had finally been busted for selling unofficial pressings, and no one had really known what was going on. And then it was probably a good maybe 2 months that finally went by, and I happened to hop on. I think I hopped on Twitter one day, and there was a conversation I saw about Rollin Records on there, and someone had asked, you know, whether or not they were ever going to bring back these bootlegs to the website, and the response from Rollin Records was, check out our app, which I didn't even know that they had an app, and lo and behold, I was able to go on there, and they do it. They got an app, and they've got all their, you can leave it up on top. If I can click on my phone here. And they even have app exclusives and imports, which, of course, if you guys have been buying bootlegs for a while or unofficial pressings, you know a lot of people call them imports because they technically are imported, but they're, you know, doesn't necessarily mean they're official pressings. So anyway, if you go on their website, there's a whole list of all these different unofficial pressings. I'm going to get to two of the most recent ones I picked up, which I have been hunting for a very long time. So as a kid growing up in the 80s, I was a pretty big Warrant fan. They weren't one of my favorite bands, but you know, I definitely loved Dirty Rotten Filthy Stinking Rich was a great album. And then when Cherry Pie came out, obviously I was a huge fan of that. And I you know, just recently over the last couple of years went back and started listening to some of their later albums, which are some of their later albums are even better than their first two albums. But you know, Cherry Pie was an album that I wanted to get for a very long time, and probably about a year and a half or so ago, I was at a record store, found a copy of it. It was an original pressing, and it wasn't terribly priced. I want to say it was like $65, something like that. And original pressings typically go for well over $100 for this release. And I was going to buy it, and then I happened to realize it was edited. So, and I wasn't really sure, because it's an album I haven't listened to in probably 20 years or more, what was edited on it. So I decided to pass on it, and in hindsight, I should have grabbed it because there really isn't anything edited on it. I think it has the hidden track is the only thing that's not on the release. So, ever since then, I've been kind of keeping my eye out on Discogs, trying to find a good copy of it. And I happened to hop on Rollin Records app one day, and look what they had on their website. So this was, I was really happy to grab. This is on red vinyl. And I was really excited to get this and listen to it. And here, let me pull it out of the sleeve so I can actually show you this. This is probably at least, sorry if this is really loud in the microphone, but I got in one of those protective sleeves. Some of the issues I've had with bootlegs is their covers. The music sounds fantastic. The cover art and the insert art sometimes is a little strange. This is definitely one of the more strange ones. The cover, I don't know if you can really see it, but it's definitely blurry. There's definitely a blur to it, which you get with a lot of these repressings, or not repressings, but these unofficial pressings. The insert's the interesting thing. So in, I think it was 2016, they did a reissue of Cherry Pie. And on the inside insert, they gave an update on, if you know the music video, you know who Bobby Brown is. She dated the lead singer for a little while after the video came out, or around that time anyway. So kind of give an update on Bobby Brown. This was on the insert for the reissue. And then I don't know what's on the backside of this. This was not part of the art. I don't know why they went this route when they could have just used the insert from the reissue, which was just, I think, so I had Bobby Brown on one side, and then on the other side I had the lyric sheet. I don't know why they didn't go that route, and they went with this like strange picture that's very blurry and does not look good, and it makes it look like a very cheap knockoff, which it doesn't sound like it, but the like I said, the cover is definitely blurry. That strange kind of insert art it kind of gives, it's what people think of when they think of a bootleg. And but like I said, the sound quality on this thing sounds absolutely fantastic. I don't have an album to, I don't have an official copy to compare it to, but it does sound great compared to the CD I have. Well, that's all I got for you this week, guys. Thanks for checking the show out. Like I said before, I'm a big fan of these Rollin Records albums. So drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Have you bought some stuff from Rollin? I know there's a couple of guys in the Facebook group that have actually had issues with some of the pressings that they've bought from them. Personally, I haven't had any kind of issues. I think that all the albums really sound great. They might sound a little low, but if you turn up the volume on them, it sounds just great. There's no distortion to it. So, I've been really happy with the stuff I bought from Rollin. But like I said, drop me a comment. Let me know what you guys think. If you've bought this stuff from them before, if you've used their app. Like I said, I didn't even know that an app even existed or how long it's even been out. So I don't know. That's all I got. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure you give me the old thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below, and make sure you come out and check out the show on Sunday. That's all I got. Until next time, keep on spinning. Peace.